Hey guys, welcome to Verbal Commitment. My name is Steve Keaton. This is our very first kind of video for this brand new platform of Verbal Commitment. What is Verbal Commitment? Verbal Commitment is simply a free service, a free video service for anybody that is interested in playing football at the next level. How did this come about? Well, again, I'm a world history teacher here in Forsyth County, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'm also an assistant high school football coach. But more than that, I'm a dad. I've got 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. And both of my sons have been a part of the recruiting journey to get to the next level. I've got one that's a redshirt junior that plays football at Lenoir-Rhyne University in Hickory, North Carolina, and a second that is a rising senior at Reagan High School here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And to have walked the journey with both of them, we've learned a lot of things, learned a lot of lessons. And I've really been passionate over the past couple of years of trying to help high school football players and their families navigate the recruiting journey, okay? And that's exactly what it is. It is a journey. And as I mentioned, that a lot of lessons have been learned, and I want to pass those along. We know that statistics show that less than 7% of high school football players go on to play college football. Less than 7%. So if your high school program has 100 players on it, and I know that's a lot, but has 100 players, to understand that less than 7 of them are going to go on, statistically, will go on to play college football. So what we want to do here with Verbal Commitment is to help give recruits and prospects and their families information that may help them navigate this recruiting trail more easily. There's a lot of things to get involved in, and there's a lot of services out there that'll charge you a whole lot of money. And I'm not saying that they're not good, and in some instances they may be worth every penny. But in others, I think a lot of it is information that you can find on your own, and we want to help you with that. As I mentioned, this is free. I have no dog in the fight, no skin in the game. I just want to help. We want to just help high school football players realize their dream. So what we're going to do is each week there will be a new topic, a new video that'll come out that'll last somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes or so, just giving you information that may help. Okay, you can find this on YouTube. Okay, and it'll all be pushed out primarily through Twitter. Okay, and you can find Verbal Commitment on Twitter by visiting or finding at Verbal Commit ME1. Okay, at Verbal Commit ME1, and you can email me at verbalcommitment@gmail.com. That's verbalcommitment@gmail.com. So again, each week a new topic. Some of the topics that we're going to cover are things like how to market yourself on social media, how important that is to be active on social media, and the things that you need to be posting, the things you don't need to be posting, and making yourself more marketable and available on social media. Also building relationships with coaches and programs, the value of recruiting services and how you can get involved in those and whether or not it's worth it. How many camps should you attend in the summertime? How important are grades to your eligibility? Spoiler alert, very important, okay? But that'll be a video that we'll do. We'll also talk about things like the differences in preferred walk-on and unrecruited prospect and a scholarship. We'll talk about things like how each level has different available scholarships that they can offer, and whether they can be parceled out or are they full scholarships. We'll talk about how to speak and communicate with coaches, and when coaches can speak and communicate with you as the prospect. There are rules to that, okay? And so much more, okay? And so that's what our goal is here at Verbal Commitment, is to be a place where you as the prospect, a high school football player or a parent, can get some information, okay? Easy, quick information on what is the difference between things and how to navigate this recruiting journey. All right? And again, all for free, okay? We will never ask you to pay a penny for anything. It's just lessons that I've learned, that we've learned on our journey, and for two sons that have successfully navigated that trail and have had the opportunity to play college football. So next week, what we're going to talk about is the topic is being realistic. Okay, being realistic in where you can go play college football. Okay, there are a lot of college football programs in this country at all levels. You know that just about everybody would love to play at Alabama or Clemson or USC or wherever that might be. Fact of the matter is that that's just not realistic, okay? And so we're going to talk a little bit about being realistic in your pursuit to play at the next level. One of the things that I often ask young people, kids that I coach or others, is, would you play anywhere if you could just play college football? And the answer is usually yes, but then when it comes time to do it, they don't always follow the advice. So we're going to talk next week about being realistic. So if you have any questions, again, email me. Again, my name is Steve Keaton, and you can email me at verbalcommitment@gmail.com, or you can DM me through our Twitter page or our Twitter feed, and that is Verbal Commit ME1. All right, at Verbal Commit ME1, and I'll get right back to you. So thanks a whole lot. Oh, some other things we're going to be doing is player spotlights, and I'm also going to be talking more about, especially here in the North Carolina area, we got a lot of great people that do a great job of giving exposure to high school football players. So we're going to spotlight them as well. All right, well, thanks a lot, and we'll see you next week on Verbal Commitment.